Hey there, everybody. It's me, Josh. I know what you're thinking. It's been about a week since we've seen this guy on YouTube. Well, I'm back. No, I know I've been gone for like 2 years, but I needed a serious break from YouTube. I'll tell you why. I was getting a lot of really mean, hateful, disrespectful comments, and it was really starting to affect me personally. But I have grown, and I have moved on from that. I no longer care what other people think, say, or do about me or my hobby or my hobby or my big passion, like which you all know is dolls and toys, and taking care of them and restoring and repairing them. So that being said, hi, I'm back and I want to show you guys some things. So last time I was here, I was deep in the depths of collecting Integrity dolls and going to the convention and whatnot, which I did go to my first convention. Not only did I go to my first convention, but I went to my second convention in that time as well. The conventions were wonderful. The second convention, I got to meet my best friend, Jason, a wonderful man. I've known him for probably 4, maybe 5 years going on now, and truly wonderful human being. And it was our very first time meeting at this last year's convention. So that was the best part of the entire convention, was meeting him and becoming even better friends. And so yeah, so I have moved on from Integrity. The dolls are still great, the company and everything. It's just I've moved my focus on, and I have always loved vintage, or always loved styling heads, like the Barbie fashion face and all that, and I've always loved those along with dolls. And right now they've been my main focus because I was thinking of how bored I've been getting in the doll world and stagnant, and how there hasn't really been anything that really sparks my attention until recently, when a company like MGA has started putting out Rainbow High dolls, the OMG dolls, which on the playline market and the adult collectible market, even though they're not made for adults collect them. That's just the way it is. But MGA kind of blows all other companies out of the water right now that makes playline dolls. Unlike Barbie, who is now, by the way, being sold in plastic bags, which everyone knows that is the true sign of a cheapy doll is being sold in a plastic bag. And they're claiming it's because it's more, environmentally friendly. But hello, they're still in a vinyl bag, which takes God knows how long for that to deteriorate into the earth. However, you get companies like MGA, who their packaging is recyclable now. All the little goodie bags that come with like LOL, OMG, and everything, all those are made out of the stuff called TerraCycle, I think it's called, which will break down and dissolve and can be reused. And also their boxes turn into play sets for the dolls. Not that I keep the boxes. But anyway, MJ has been killing it. I think they're giving Mattel a huge run for their money. For $25 or $30, you get this wonderful doll that has good quality clothes that aren't just printed on a piece of cheap fabric that dissolves or falls apart. Not every doll is wearing a t-shirt dress with a big bow on it, or some weird words, or just like a meme, or a smiley face or some weird crap. But you get OMG dolls. They have bend and snap knees, like Barbie used to have, high heels, long nails, really good quality, pretty faces, wonderful hair. And then you have Rainbow High, who have inset acrylic eyes, not glass, they're acrylic. They have joints, unlike the Made to Move dolls, who have those really ugly, square, boxy joints that I just can't stand. They're so ugly. I know a lot of people love them because they are great for articulation, but they just, when someone like an adult collector gets a Made to Move doll and they put them in lingerie to make like a sexy photo, it just ruins it because they got these big, square, boxy joints. They're just ugly, I think. Ugh, I cannot stand them. For me, nothing compares to old school Barbie. Bend and snap knees, a ton of hair. It's more, this doll, old school Barbie, 80s and 90s Barbies, these are all about glam and fantasy play. I mean, her skirt turns into a scrunchie for you, and her top of her, the top of her bodice turns into a scrunchie for her. I mean, hello, come on, that's fun. As opposed to now, where this doll, if they made her now, her hair wouldn't hold a curl. This would just be an ugly box dress, no articulation in the legs. She could just stand there, stagnant, or she could sit with her legs straight out. She couldn't elegantly bend her knees and sit in a chair and look nice. Unlike this doll. I mean, look at the playability too. I mean, it's great, yeah, that they're doing all these different ethnicities and skin tones. I applaud that. But bring back this too. You can do all of that, but still keep the quality. I just don't understand it. So anyway, I've already been talking for 6 minutes, 18 seconds. So, like I said, I've been playing with styling heads. Over here is my collection of styling heads. I still have my other dolls up here, but I have a ton of styling heads, and I absolutely love getting them and restoring them. Here's one I just finished a few days ago. This is an Mego fashion color and curl candy doll. When I got her, she was never removed from her box. Her hair was completely straight and stringy. I completely curled and styled her hair, painted her face. All of my styling heads, I put lashes on. I don't know if you can see them, but she has lashes. And she was never removed from her box until I got her. And then I fixed her up. So I did that because it's fun for me, and it's something I truly enjoy. I love working on hair. I will show you something else I'm working on. I am currently working on this vintage mannequin. I drilled out her eyes because I'm going to be putting in glass eyes for her. I got this poor thing on Facebook Marketplace. I think I got her for $25, but she does have arms and legs. She doesn't have hands, but I'm ordering those. But as you can see, her body has a lot of cracks. She's missing a lot of paint around here, but I am in the process of restoring her. I love mannequins. If you remember, I have other ones, but they're currently put away in storage. But this one is from 1949, 1950. I absolutely love her. She does have a lot. She had tape on here and everything. I absolutely just love her. She has a wooden base here, and the rest of this fiberglass. That's where the rest of her body is made out of fiberglass. So I will keep you guys up to date on that. I have to cut the back of her head off so I can insert her eyes when they get here. But yeah, I think I'm going to be back for a while. If you guys would like, the best way to get a hold of me is on my Instagram, which is one word, Josh Matthews 3867. That's just the name they gave me. I didn't choose it. I'm not that creative when it comes to picking out names. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please message me there or here. I'm going to be coming back again. I'll be making another video talking about other stuff I'm working on. I have some cool stuff coming here in the mail pretty soon that I'd like to share with you guys. If you guys want some good doll entertainment, I would really suggest you check out this podcast I've become obsessed with called Talking Dolls. It has these two hosts. One gentleman is in England, and there's a young lady who's, I believe, here in America, and they talk about all things like fashion dolls from the 80s and 90s and I think early 2000s, and they talk about not just the dolls. They talk about like Gem and the Holograms, the TV show, the dolls, Maxie, and the Maxi TV show. Last week's episode was all about Bratz doll media, which, you know, the Bratz movies and whatnot, mostly about the Bratz fashion pixies. And they're not just little podcasts like 10-15 minutes. They're like 2 to 4 hours. They're really good, and they really get into it. And one of my favorite episodes, they did a whole interview with this wonderful toy designer named Steph, who helped design Jem and the Holograms, the Moon Dreamers, and a whole slew of other dolls. And she gives some really good insights on the world of manufacturing dolls and toys. And she also talks about some unreleased Jem and the Holograms merchandise that she herself designed, but they never made. And that's just like, ugh. When you hear about the stuff that wasn't made, it just kills you, because you're like, oh, I would have bought that. And I totally would have bought it. One of the things that I wanted, I won't tell you. You'll have to listen to it. It's called Talking Dolls. I believe they do a new episode they try to do a new episode, I think, every Wednesday. I can't remember the exact schedule. But they also have a Instagram, which is called Talking Dolls. And it's just a really good podcast if you want to give that a listen to, if you want some doll entertainment while you're working on dolls or doing something with dolls. Yeah, listen to that. Also, I would like you guys to tell me what you'd like to see. I'm not going to go out and buy dolls to review that I don't collect, but if you want more repair information, if you want some more restoration stuff, let me know. I'm back if anyone's interested. So yeah, love you guys. I will talk to you later.